$140,000 watches and other wealth signals. These displays become particularly striking when examined against Putin's official presidential salary of about $135,000 per year. His collection of luxury watches, none affordable on his salary, sparks questions about hidden wealth, as research shows he owns at least $500,000 in high-end timepieces. The most expensive piece in this collection is a Patek Philippe perpetual calendar timepiece valued at approximately $140,000. This single watch costs more than Putin's complete yearly salary, yet he wears it casually during official meetings and public events as if the financial implications are irrelevant. The watches Putin has been photographed wearing represent some of the most exclusive timepieces available in the luxury market. Beyond the Patek Philippe, his collection includes pieces from A. Lange and Sirhan, Blancpain, and other manufacturers whose products typically require waiting lists measured in years rather than months. These are not mass-produced luxury items, but handcrafted pieces that often appreciate in value over time. The craftsmanship involved in creating such watches requires specialized skills that only a handful of manufacturers worldwide possess. Each piece represents not just monetary value, but also exclusivity that money alone cannot guarantee, since many of these watches are available only to collectors with established relationships with the manufacturer. Putin's wardrobe choices extend far beyond expensive timepieces to encompass clothing that reinforces the same pattern of inexplicable luxury. His suits come from Italian fashion houses like Kitten and Brioni, with individual pieces costing upwards of $6,000. These are not off-the-rack garments, but custom-tailored pieces created specifically for his measurements and preferences. The fabrics used in these suits often come from mills that have operated for centuries and supply only the most exclusive clientele. The decision to wear such expensive clothing during official appearances suggests that these luxury displays are carefully planned rather than accidental. The psychological strategy behind Putin's luxury displays operates on multiple levels that serve different audiences simultaneously. For domestic consumption within Russia, these visible signs of wealth communicate that their leader operates at the same level as other world leaders and international business figures. The luxury items suggest success and competence while reinforcing Putin's position as someone who commands respect on the global stage. Russian citizens who associate wealth with power and influence receive clear signals that their leader possesses both qualities in abundance. The displays also serve as subtle reminders that Putin has access to resources far beyond those available to ordinary citizens or potential political rivals. International audiences receive different messages from Putin's luxury displays, though the underlying power dynamics remain similar. Foreign leaders and diplomats understand that someone who can afford such expensive items without apparent concern for cost operates with significant financial backing. These displays suggest that Putin is not constrained by the budget limitations that affect most government officials. The message to international business communities is equally clear. This is someone who understands luxury markets and operates comfortably within elite financial circles. The watches and clothing serve as credentials that establish Putin's membership in an exclusive global community of wealth and power. The question of whether these luxury items represent personal property or state assets adds another layer of complexity to Putin's wealth displays. Russian law provides few mechanisms for tracking how government resources are used for official purposes, creating ambiguity about the source of funding for presidential expenses. Items purchased for official use technically belong to the Russian state rather than Putin personally. But the practical distinction becomes meaningless when Putin maintains exclusive access to these assets. The legal structure allows Putin to enjoy the benefits of ownership without the formal responsibilities or documentation that private ownership would require. Putin's public appearances reveal careful calculation behind each wardrobe choice and accessory selection. Different watches appear for different types of events, suggesting that his staff coordinates these decisions based on the intended audience and message. Formal diplomatic meetings feature different timepieces than sporting events or casual encounters with Russian citizens. The consistency of luxury across all these contexts indicates systematic planning rather than random personal preferences. Photography from official events shows Putin's staff paying attention to details like watch positioning and clothing adjustments that ensure these luxury items remain visible to cameras and observers. The wealth signals Putin projects through luxury items communicate his true status despite official financial disclosures that suggest modest means. His ability to access and display such expensive items without explanation creates an aura of mystery around his actual financial resources. The mathematical impossibility of affording these items on his official salary becomes part of the message itself, suggesting that Putin operates according to different rules than those that constrain ordinary officials. This perceived exemption from normal financial limitations reinforces his political authority by demonstrating that conventional restrictions do not apply to his position. The visible contradiction between Putin's modest official financial disclosures and his expensive luxury displays raises fundamental questions about hidden asset structures. The watches and clothing represent only the most visible elements of what appears to be a much larger wealth system operating beyond official documentation. The casual manner in which Putin displays these expensive items suggests confidence that no formal accounting will be required for their purchase or ownership. This confidence implies protective mechanisms that shield Putin from the financial transparency requirements that apply to other government officials. However, these public displays of wealth represent merely the surface of Putin's true lifestyle. While expensive watches and designer suits provide glimpses into his hidden resources, they pale in comparison to the scale of assets that remain completely concealed from public view.